Welcome back to writing. It's great to see you, writers. I have been so excited to read your narratives. Many of you are catching on to the idea that narratives are about one small moment stretched out. Some of you are getting ideas from other friends. You're hearing their stories, and that reminds you of a story you have in your life. Some of you are ready to start your third narrative. And if you get stuck, remember, we made that heart map at the beginning of the year. That heart map may inspire you or help you think of an idea. I actually was inspired by Diana, who we heard from yesterday. And when she was talking about the water balloon fight at her birthday party, that reminded me of a time I had a problem with water. Specifically, I landed in a huge puddle when I was getting off a bus. Now, just writing, one day I landed in a puddle does not make a great narrative because I got to the exciting thing right away. Remember what Jane Yolen taught us, friends. You want to wait and make your reader wait for the exciting part. So let me do what good writers do, and that is talk across my fingers and rehearse my story. Talking to your story with mom and dad or a friend can really help you hone in on details. So, this is how my story goes. One day, I was riding on the bus to the University of Notre Dame because I was teaching an art class there. It had just stopped raining, and there were puddles, and there were sparkling buildings, and lots of students walking around campus. We finally got to the Snipe Museum of Art, where our friend Martin's mom works, and the bus stopped, and all the kids were ready to get off, so they rushed to the door. Well, I was in the middle of them, and I felt crushed. The kids started exiting the bus, and as I got down to the bottom step, I saw that the bus driver had accidentally parked right in front of a huge puddle. I decided that I was going to jump. I was so sure I could jump over it, but splat, right in the middle of it, water flew everywhere. I looked like a drowned rat. I was embarrassed. I felt my face get really red and hot. But then I just decided I had to deal with it. I looked around, and in the distance, I saw the golden dome sparkling, and I thought, it's going to be a great day anyway. All right, did you see what I did? Did you see how I stretched that story out? Remember yesterday, our slinky? Don't start with the most important part. Diana didn't start with her cousin getting upset about getting wet. And I'm not going to start by telling everyone I landed in the middle of a puddle. Build up to your exciting part and tell your reader details before. If you're ready to start a new narrative, please, before you start, think about talking to someone about it, rehearsing it, maybe sketching. All those strategies help you write more detailed sentences to get your reader interested. We will take a look at my draft tomorrow. I think I've given you enough to think about for today. Thanks, writers. Keep writing. Mrs. Richard, Mrs. Clark, and I love reading your stories.